Hi, Twin Flames. I am divinely guided. I am a light worker and empath and a twin flame myself. I just wanted to bring a quick twin flame reading with 4 twin flames in separation from their divine masculines. I just kind of been inspired by Halloween coming up, so I just wanted to make it a little bit of a Halloweenish theme. We're going to use the Les Vampires Oracle deck to pull an oracle card. We'll use the Santa Muerte Book of the Dead, bring in some skeleton fun, and we'll use the Romeo and Juliet cards and pull a few cards with this deck. So let's start with the Oracle deck. I really like the pictures on this Oracle deck. So we have call for help, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. So I feel like with this card, I think the divine masculines are really going through an energy where they are really calling on the divine to help them through their obstacles and to help them finish off the karmic cycle, the karmic ending, and that last little bit of push that the divine masculines might need to completely sever the tides with their karmic partner. I got Halloween music playing in the background. Let me turn it down a little bit since there is a wolf in the background. So with the call for help, it says, often you humans have an unerring ability to sense when we are around, when there is danger, when there is something not quite right, something amiss, and yet over and over you smother this feeling, this intuitive gift you all have. It may have been educated out of you. It may have been taken or suppressed. You may have been taught to feel ashamed of it. It may also have been so indulged and overstimulated that it is now a lazy muscle, a nonsense sense. So I really feel like this is, like I said, that the divine masculines are finally starting to accept that they are divine masculines and they are very much protected by the heavenly realm, and they are really starting to pray and ask for help and ask for guidance, and not only ask but to actually listen for the help that they are being guided to. Let's pull a couple of tarot cards. We got the Four of Pentacles. I think this is showing that they have to truly release their past. They have to let go of the past. They cannot hold on to things the way they were, and I don't think that this is them holding on to their karmic cycles. I think what they're holding on is to that home life that they thought was theirs. They want to give up the karmic, but they don't want to give up the home. They don't want to give up the job. They don't want to give up the fact that they're with their kids 24/7. And that's why, but they're not happy either. And they're holding on to the past and not moving on to their future. So they're calling on a higher source for help to help them move on from their past so they can start to accept their future, and their future being with their soulmate, their twin flame, the love of their life, the person that they share mutual respect for, the person that helps them grow physically, the person that they wake up, they think about, they dream about. And the divine masculines may not have admitted it to you, divine feminines. I know mine hasn't told me outright that he's in love with me, but as a growing divine feminine and a spiritual being, I know that he has feelings. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. That he keeps to himself. And I know that behind the scenes, he wants to portray his life as being fulfilling, but as an intuitive being, I know that he hasn't opened up to me, and I know he's my twin flame, and that he feels the same things for me that I feel for him. So they are calling out for help to get assistance because they're not releasing the past. And it's not that they don't want to release the karmic for their soulmate, they just don't, they're having a hard time releasing their old life, and they have to release their old life to accept their new life. But he is coming because he has a lot of passion and desire. He really feels the sexual energy that twin flames feel. His needs can only be met by his twin flame. And he, that's part of this journey, is recognizing nobody makes me feel the passion, the desire, the love, the fire, the sacral energy that twin flames share, that connection. And it's not just your sacral chakra, it's your heart chakra, it's your third eye, it's your crown, it's the knowing. And he wants to come forward to you. The passion and the desire is there to come towards you. And that's why he is calling out for help, because he recognizes, as a twin flame, I cannot do this by myself. I have to call on my higher source, my higher powers, and really growing in his faith and trusting in the divine, praying. Because he feels all this passion, and he wants to come and he wants to express it. He wants to give it to you, literally. We have the Six of Cups. He's feeling nostalgia for you, divine feminines. He's reminiscing. He's thinking about the past. He's going over the memories that you shared, the countless times that you spoke on the phone, the text messages that you sent each other. He's just really feeling all that youthful beginning stages of new love. He's just really reflecting on that and really just letting it replay in his mind over and over how much time that you actually did spend together, whether it was just text messages or having phone calls, or any times that you did meet your twin. He's really just, in his memories of you are really replaying in his mind. We have Five of Wands. I feel like a lot of the divine masculines are still battling their ego and finally pushing through that last of their ego to go ahead and make the necessary changes to accept this new life, this new beginning, and to let go of their past life. And there still may be conflict and drama in his physical reality that he's still overcoming. So he may not be ready right now yet to approach you because there's still ego that he's battling and drama in his physical reality. But just be patient and keep in mind with the Nine of Cups that your dreams are coming true. Your wishes are being fulfilled. The more you work on yourself, the more your divine masculine works on himself. And that is how you create the harmonious union that you're seeking, because you're going to come together right for each other. And unfortunately, because of what we go through in our lives, that takes time. That takes healing. That takes educating. That takes learning lessons, spiritual lessons. But these spiritual lessons lead to wishes being fulfilled and wishes being granted. And it's funny because when I started my journey, my confidence was not there. I was chasing my twin flame left and right. And I had a lot of growing to do. I wasn't grateful. And, now that I'm stronger on my journey, I've learned a lot more. And I've also learned, exactly what my twin flame, exactly what he went through during his dark night of the soul. It really helps you with compassion. And like I said, this journey is a journey of lessons, and compassion and forgiveness for your twin flame ultimately will lead you to your wishes being fulfilled and your dreams coming true. So keep up the good work, divine feminines. The more you will grow, the more they grow, and it will lead to wish fulfillment. So wishes are being fulfilled with your soulmate, the Two of Cups. That's the second time we got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So the divine masculines are really growing spiritually, and they're recognizing the deepness of the connection. They feel it, and they're starting to really accept it. Accept this love, accept that this is their other half, and that there's nothing to fear. There isn't anything to fear. This is a divinely guided, spiritually protected connection. And once they realize that this is a great love and it's worth having, and that they're being so blessed by the heavens, they are really starting to accept that this is my soulmate. I love her. They know that you love them, divine feminine, even though, I know I took a break from mine because it's growth, and I was able to heal myself and to accept that he had to learn things on his own way, and that's a release of my own ego. So yeah, they see you as their soulmate, and they're who they want to wake up to. You're who they want to wake up to. They want to spend time with you and nourish you. We got the Page of Wands. I do believe that good news is not only about to be shown in the physical reality of the divine feminines, but behind the scenes, the divine masculines are really, because they're calling out for help and actually listening to their guidance, they are receiving more and more good news in their own lives that is helping them propel in their own spiritual journeys. So as they grow on their journey, good news is going to come for you, divine feminine, on your aspect of the journey. So if you've been waiting for good news is on the way. The Two of Pentacles. They are really balancing their lives spiritually, physically, emotionally. They aren't going to keep juggling, and they're going to hand it over to the heavens. They're going to allow the heavens to juggle some of the chaos in their lives, because they're coming into balance. And that balancing is helping them to release their ego, to release their toxic karmic cycle, to release. They're not going to keep denying their twin flame, the love of their life, their soulmate. They are releasing their ego, and their ego is what keeps them from moving towards their divine feminine, their divine counterpart, their other half of their soul, you know. And the more that they release and get out of this ego energy, the more they're going to be accepting of their divine counterpart, their twin flame. So divine masculines are really working on, you know, if you're seeing 666, what I know I seen yesterday, it's not just you, divine feminine, it's your twin flame who's experienced the same synchronistic numbers. So I think that's a sign that divine masculines are really releasing their ego, and they're accepting the journey, accepting what God is requiring of them, and accepting their divine feminine. We have the Knight of Swords. So they are really determined to make changes. They are really determined, and I think that is part of acceptance. I am determined to make changes in my life. I cannot make these changes by myself. I am going to call out for assistance so I can make the changes, so I can spend time with my divine feminine, so I don't have to keep breaking her heart when I know I want my divine feminine. I want to be with her. She's who fills my cup. She's who makes me happy. She is special. I mean, they know that you're special. That's why, you know, your twin flame, they can't look you in the eye. They just look at you, and then they just look down. He's not thinking about this anymore. He's made a decision. He wants to be with his twin flame, and he doesn't want to just keep having nights where he's going to bed thinking about you but not actually holding you. He doesn't want to keep having nights where he's waking up holding his pillow. And I'm sure, you know, as a divine feminine, you do the same thing. You do learn self-control. We learn the fruit of the spirit: joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control. And so you do learn self-control, and you do learn how to handle the sexual energy. And he's making the decision, and he's calling on the heavens to help him, and he's listening. He's taking the guidance. He's in Nine of Pentacles energy. He's releasing his ego, and he's letting God take control of his life. And it is creating this independence in him, this freeness. Look at the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this is what the masculines are feeling right now. These are divine masculines who have been experiencing very difficult, painful truths, very difficult lies. And here they are right now. They're like, you know what, Lord? You take control of my life. I want my divine feminine. You lead me, I will follow. And they are really growing to the spiritual beings that they are meant to be. I love this masculine because he's just like, no more stress, no more burdens, no more heaviness, no more toxic karmic partner. No more am I going to deny the person who lights my soul on fire. No more. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to spend time with the person I love. I'm going to love my kids without bickering and fighting, because I find my divine feminine beautiful. She's confident. She stirs me in ways of passion and desire that I've never felt before. I've never seen someone so beautiful inside and out. And you are really like the life of the party for your divine masculines. They really are highly attracted to you, divine feminines. And there is a change in cycles. The old cycles are ending. There is a new cycle beginning. And I believe for divine feminines that have been in separation, this is your union. It is the new cycle that's leading you to union. So continue to trust in divine timing, that things are working out for your union, for your wishes to be fulfilled. You know, we put in a lot of work. We listen to our guidance. We let our twin flames go off and learn their own lessons. And we do this patiently for union. I mean, obviously we learn what we need to learn spiritually, and our blessing is union. So I feel like a lot of divine feminines, especially who I met my twin flame in 2020. So if it's 2023, a lot of twin flames who met their twin flames in 2019, 2020, I feel like union is very close. And I feel like my union is going to happen next year. And I know that seems like a long time, but it is almost October. So it's not that long. So we have the Knight of Cups. He's coming. He's growing romantically. His heart chakra, his heart beats for you. It's just almost like when he sees you, he's just gonna stand there and not even know he's gonna be speechless. You're gonna make him speechless, because I know divine feminines are working on themselves. They look good, they feel good. He's never gonna see you more beautiful. So when your Prince Charming comes in, he's going to be speechless. And I don't know about you guys, but you guys better start practicing what you're going to say to your divine masculines, because you're probably going to be speechless too. Because they go through just as much as a spiritual transformation as you do, they go through. So I know I sit there, I ain't going to lie. I practice. Hey, Mira, because I mean, I've been in separation for mine for over a year. Well, we haven't seen each other for over a year, but I've been in separation for 4 months, and that does, bring out a little bit of nerves in us. So I'm just saying, you have some lines prepared. And then we have Ten of Swords, finale, endings, painful endings, no coming back from. It's over. They're calling for help. They want out of their lives. They are not happy. So endings are occurring, and divine masculines are going to come back to their divine feminines, and not the same, because they go through a transformation. The more you raise your vibration, the more they raise their vibration. And when they raise their vibration, they no longer can even tolerate the karmic partner's behavior. And then we have the Six of Swords. Yeah. Walking away. Leaving hectic, chaotic lives for something smooth sailing. Something that only a divine feminine can give them, where she's not gonna yell at them, where she's not gonna belittle them, where she's not going to berate them. She's going to hug them and kiss them and tell them, trust in God and have faith and believe. That's what they want. That's not what they go through. They hide that from the divine feminines because they don't want the divine feminines to know their truth. They wear false masks. They pacify, and they're done pacifying because they're not happy. Then they're not getting what they want out of their lives. When you pacify someone, then you miss out on beautiful love, beautiful growth, beautiful opportunities. They don't want to pacify their karmic partners anymore. They don't want to pacify their families anymore. They don't want to pacify everybody but themselves, because to give themselves what they want would be divine feminine. There it is. Secret help. They're calling on the heavens. They're listening to their guidance. They're receiving help from the heavens, and the heavens are guiding the divine masculines to the right people to help them out of their current situation. Whether it's the right family members, whether it's the right legal help, whether it's the right friends, the angels work behind the scenes to help guide the divine masculines back to their divine feminines so they can make the appointment, reunion, proposal. So the higher level of commitment with their divine feminines, because that's who they want. That's who they want the appointment with. Whether it's a hookup or the beginning of your union, they are craving the attention of their divine feminines. The nurse. The divine feminine is compassionate, caring, loving. All this is the energy that your divine masculine is craving. That compassion, that empathy, that feeling of love, unconditional love. I don't want anything from you. I just want to hold you. I just want to kiss you. I just want to tell you everything is going to be okay. And that's what they're searching for right now. They're in that energy where they're releasing their ego so that they can embrace the love and the affection that the divine feminines are ready to give to the divine masculines. We have Tybalt, Prince of Cats, and aggressiveness. I feel like they know that they were betrayed and that this person is aggressive. So they just want to make sure that they do this slowly, calmly, and by listening to their help, as not to cause any issues, any other further pain for anybody, for their karmic, for their selves, for their twin. Because when the karmics realize that this is final, they probably thought that their divine masculine, that their karmic partner, because they're karmic partners, would never leave them. But love conquers all. So the divine or the karmic partner is going to be aggressive toward the divine masculines because they're karmics. They're toxic. I mean, the divine masculines are determined. They have more courage. They're ready to persevere. They're no more indecisiveness. They are very firm in their decision. Karmic cycles are completing. And divine feminines, this is good news for us. This is the good news. They're done. They are they have the strength and the courage to push, and they know, they trust in the divine, so they're asking for help and they're listening. And it's not to be mean, it's because they want to be with their soulmate. You are the light that guides them home. If you are in solitude, just stay calm. I know I've been in a lot of solitude. I go to church, I work out, I listen to music, I do tarot, I do fun hobbies with my daughter. I do things to reduce my anxiety and have fun and to serve. So I really feel like we'll end this card with a little bit of advice, or this reading with a little bit of advice for divine feminines who are, you know, on this journey. You do accept a life of a little bit more solitude because, hey, we have to protect our energy just like others have to protect theirs. I feel like this was a really beautiful love reading for divine feminines from divine masculine, to just let us know that they are working really hard. There's good news coming in, and there's completions to karmic endings, and to let us know that, hey, they feel better. You know, they went through a really rocky time and they feel better. They're getting their independence. They're feeling good. You know, just think about those dark days that your divine masculine had and he talked to you about. We have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. This is such a beautiful message to end with. These are new beginnings for divine feminines and divine masculines. We're all working hard. We're learning our soul purpose and our mission in life. And the more we grow, the more we're blessed. And I know that divine feminines, your new beginnings are, they're unfolding. So stay strong, stay positive, and stay loving and beautiful. Have a good day.